Welcome back on iKeysRacing. In front of the camera and under the camera, this thing will show you the steering wheel inside a cockpit that back then in 1996, when this game came out 30 years ago almost, was not present. Even gloves and hands were not there. So we had, if you remember, a championship to conclude, and the last appointment after 2 wins at Charlotte and on the Texas 97 edition layout. We competed for the championship up to some retirements. Indianapolis the first, I don't remember the others. Today at least we finish what was a supposed 1 year lasting championship in 2023. Then my life has changed, but at least today, with the last 11th race out of 11, we are going to complete another chapter on iKeysRacing channel. Thank you very much for staying here, coming back and so on, with a situation for the championship that will not allow us to win, but at least we can maybe try to become the 5th driver out of 28, 30, I don't remember, 32. So to close a season not so bad after 2 wins that were also 2 arrivals in the top 5 and another top 10, I don't remember even where. So the result of 52 points are for 2 wins, 20 plus 20, 5 pole positions. So we are the quickest driver here in this season. Today we will try to beat Jeff Ward, scoring 5 points more than him, and Kenny Brack possibly scoring 6 points more than him. Kenny Brack, that was the original winner of that season. For the rest, the championship will be just a battle between Billy Bott and Greg Ray for today. Let's jump immediately in the quali session, load the the car setup prepared. That is the Las Vegas iKeysRacing. Let me see if the fuel is okay. 7 gallons, yes. So tires, we can have a quick look to every parameter. Feel free to pause the video and try the same setup at home. That's it. Sorry for Blue, my parrot. I've started to discover that she likes to watch YouTube videos of parrots coming from Australia, like she is. So will be quite an entertainment for her while I am here. I was hoping she was not screaming while I am recording, but that's it. Anyway, she's happy, that is the most important thing. So you have seen in the meantime everything on screen. Let's go. Voila, so you can see me. Lap times are, let's go to see with the Joy2Key beautiful app that you can use to take advantage of all the buttons of your steering wheel and set of pedals and so on. So we have a Tony Stewart 226. Okay, let's try. I've not installed yet the plugin of Jake of GPlaps to have the force feedback also on the steering wheel. I will do it if we will continue this IRL theme, maybe using Windy, that will have also a beautiful no lag input for steering wheel and pedals. We'll have a widescreen setup, display, warm-up lap. Let's try to put some heat in tires. Here we are. Fifth gear is a bit shorter. It's okay to actually come a bit quicker out from corners. First lap of 2. A bit of lift is needed. A bit of understeer. Wow! I was not hoping to do it. Pole position, 1 point grabbed also to the title contenders. That's good. So the car is okay, we just must need to full load the tank, start and hammer the throttle as much as possible. Would be nice to win and lead the race. We could have loaded also 5 gallons instead of 7, maybe 4. Good. Wish me luck and let's hope for the best. So we can have a look to standings. Really a tiny margin over Tony Stewart, Billy Bott. Yeah, I mean the top 5 I think will pass over my head. This is blue. Let's jump the next session. Race. Garage. Option load. iKeysRacing, yes. Let's fulfill. Here we have 40 gallons instead of the 35 originally present in the original season. So, okay, let's go to race. Fine, so let's start with some contenders here and there. So we have Tony Stewart, Buddy Lazier, Greg Ray and Scott Sharp behind, hoping to keep them as they are. The great, okay, now is not visible, no problem. I will keep between F4 and F5 temperatures. Maybe would be better to keep the tire consumption just in case we may decide to change something. The first laps will be the revelation. Okay, green flag, sorry. 200 laps, 500 miles, while Billy Bott already at the back. Also blue is advising me about. Okay, let's stay in 5th gear. I don't want to overuse the engine, but I do want to get a bit of gap if possible. Then I will start to save the fuel. And you will see me also touch here and there buttons and switches and knobs just to accordingly change the behavior of the Riley and Scott to possibly manage as much as possible the handling until the end of the season, the race. Now let's see if we push. How much we gain or we lose. Okay, a bit oversteering, but 2.2 seconds of advantage. No. I knew I was losing it. Okay, it's a comfortable P1 because I think we are very quick. It's just a matter of controlling everything in a wise way. So let's try to go back in the lead to score more laps in P1 than anyone else, because after the pole position at least we have the speed to beat everybody else. Maybe we don't have the pace. Obviously it's a type of driving reaction based on visual than on a force feedback, but in this way we started the season. I still want to finish the way we started, then we can improve our videos for 2026, maybe driving a bit better also. Good. Anyone else? No, yellow flag and no repairing. Okay. Okay, first thing first, I can stiff the front anti-roll bar and soften the rear one. Ooh. Stay behind the 51. So at least the group has been repacked, and come on, a deceiver. Ah, but this track has the bug of no, they are unlapping themselves. Okay, before the disaster I've created in 5 laps, let's go to Billy Bott leading, Robbie Buell second, Scott Goodyear, Tony Stewart, Kenny Brack. So in this moment we are not clinching the P5. The top 5 at the end of the season. There are some cars unlapping themselves. So it's a P7 in front of Jeff Ward, good. And Kenny Brack, that is our direct contender. Let's see. Pace car is there. And I was saying that because we started with the original Indycar Racing 2 via DOSBox game as it is, I didn't want to change things like everything new for the last race of the season. We just go on this way. For the 1999 season we can maybe use Windy, that is a beautiful native app that allows Indycar Racing 2 to be played on Windows 11. The same happens for GP2 X 0.86. Plus, for both, we can maybe load the great work done by Jake and his friends, Jake of GPlaps, that gives the force feedback also to games that usually don't have this kind of stuff, and maybe approach, I don't know, the original Grand Prix 2 in a different way, widescreen with force feedback. The same for Windows Indycar Racing 2, windy, widescreen, force feedback, the sense of speed, because the problem is that those box seats are beautiful, huge application, but gives in these racing games a lot of lag between your inputs and what you see and what you get from a dynamic point of view. So it's not easy to play it. Anyway, ready for the restart. Let's try to jump in front immediately. Come on! Okay, it's a P6 currently. We should be exactly at the back of Kenny Brack with this white and red car. Yes. Bad behavior, could have stayed more closer and closer. But we did it. So now we can maybe check. No, 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 again. No, no. And now with a damaged wheel like this, I must stay. Stupid Marco. Too many months not playing this game. So we approach. Yes, we can go out of synchro with the strategy at the end. With half of the tank available, we go out of synchro, so maybe it will be 5 pit stops instead of 4. Repairing will take the toll. Not over speed, 80 miles per hour. And let's try to regroup immediately before the pace car will pass. Okay, 1 lap until green. Then we will have to fight back. It's not an amount impossible to climb the 7.5 seconds from the leaders. That are Billy Bott, Scott Goodyear, Greg Gray, Sharp, Buell. But will be a pain in the neck to actually pass everybody on track. Will be epic if will happen, but I don't trust myself so much to say will happen. Yellow flag, yes. Let's see if they accept our P10. Maybe I must cross the line to be sure to be considered P10. Or do we have to give back some position? The start was very good. Fine. It's P10 for real. At the top, both Goodyear Ray didn't change much. Sharp, Buell, Kenny, Breck, Cheever, Hamilton, Lyondike. Okay, some retirements. Just Buddy Lazier and Tony Stewart. So he will give up the possibility to finish at least second in the championship, or second but with equal points to Billy Bott. So he was the crashed cars. Sorry, he was with his yellow car in between the crashed cars. Okay, here we are. Outside this last 11th race for Indycar Racing 2, themed as Indy Racing League 98 season, we have 2 chapters to be closed. GT Legends, with the last 2 endurance races divided by half, Monza and Spa, and the WC 2015 season. Things I hope to do and solve. By the end of 2025. Oh, I've lost the momentum. Well, I've lost the pace, I think. I'm not quicker as before. Ooh. This was... I don't know. Oh well, I'm reaching half of the tank, so they are all the drivers that are in the right synchro for the pit stop, the first one. So they were maybe a bit quicker because I had the double, sorry, 20 gallons more than them. So we go back to the first position. Blue is happy. Jeff Ward back in P2. He may be like us out of synchro as well. When I say out of synchro, I mean without troubles and problems. We should have pitted now, together with the others. Instead, luckily not using the simulated damage level, we saved a tire, a wheel. Instead would have been a retirement. Anyway, let's try to build up a bit of gap with everybody. Not bad, one lap of advantage, but obviously if we stop not under yellow but during a green flag period, we are going to lose one lap as well. I was not trusting myself as well as the AI. Oh, what I've seen. Some AI let you pass through, some others not. Okay, tires are not badly arranged, almost at the end of the stint, even if I think that the front right sooner or later will become yellow. Here we are. I'm like Nostradamus. So in 15 laps ish, yes, will be mandatory to change it. Let's see how long we can stretch it, because what I don't know is if every car at one lap indicated in the classification from P3 onwards is or isn't. gaining precious time at my back. This is Kenny Brack. Interesting to keep him 2 laps behind. It's a sign that maybe I am gaining a bit compared to our contenders today. This was Eliseo Salazar with the same Riley and Scott we are driving. Few inches between us and the crash. If does not come a yellow flag, we are going to lose our P1. Also the rear right tire is in a yellow wearing status, yellow state of wear. Someone else pitting, maybe, yes, some cars were entering the pit lane. We passed also Jeff Ward, so everybody is now 1 lap down. Was the 35 numbered car, I've lost it. And now he is pitting, so Jeff Ward, our direct contender for the final P5 top 5 championship ending season, is pitting under green flag condition. We will do the same very soon. Under yellow, thank you very much. Okay. A bit of luck. And not because we wanted. Okay, the car is not turning. Idiot. Okay, overspeeding in the pit lane. It will be a drive-through. So all the advantage had up to 2 laps completely destroyed by... Okay, 1 lap until green. We will have to stop for my stupid mistakes of going 82 miles per hour in the pit lane. So we will lose the leadership for sure. I mean, it's not enough 55 seconds or 1 lap to stop and restart. Here we are. So will be just a stop. no, 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 Marco, no, 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 no. Like touch. And let's go. Come on, come on, come on. I will jump immediately on track, I don't care. Bravo Marco. Bravo Marco. Bravo Marco. Maybe with the car to be repaired now. This was a unwanted Zanardi scenario, unfortunately. I could have kept, without being so stupid, the leadership anyway. The only lucky thing is we are repairing under yellow. But now Kenny Brackett will go to the top, maybe. Again, 81. My goodness. What a stupid driver I am. Where are they going? I don't know. Stay behind 98. I did an overspeed again, I think. Good, bravo Marco. Now, again. Sorry, but there's something wrong with my brain connected to the throttle. Can't be so stupid. I was leading the race, come on. Let's stay in third gear. Okay, it's P19, but I'm still out of synchro. Playing this game, screwing up everything. If everybody will do the next pit stop during a green flag condition. fear that tires are gone. For sure the front right. I knew I've used a bit more the front end because the type of setup and driving I'm using is a bit understeering after I've left the front anti-roll bar stiffer than the mid position, as well as one notch down of softness. For the rear anti-roll bar, to have the car less prone to push or oversteer with the rear. It's a fake P5, because unless we find a yellow flag to stop, to take advantage of the yellow caution period. Back in the lead lap, but not for real, not for a long time. How many laps to go? 59. So at least if I stretch a bit, maybe the others will stop once more. So now may happen a set of things. First, a yellow flag period, and we stop and we go back in synchro with all the others. Or we stop under green conditions, we lose one lap, and then we have to hope that nobody will have enough fuel to complete the race, and so we'll stop once more. Could have been an easy win, instead of being so stupid to lose everything. Now, sorry, I will focus on the speed lane exit. The throttle function of Indycar Racing 2. Looks like Assetto Corsa with the never solved lag or auto input. Okay, 48 laps. Now we start the calculation. Robbie Buell in the pit. Billy Bott and Eddie Cheever will have enough fuel to the end. We have a 6 laps margin between our 53 current coverage and the 47 laps to go. But I do want to catch the others. I do not accept a podium. We can win this one and have a total of 3 wins in a season, as well as the, at this point, champion of 1998 season, Billy Bott. .44 to go, 50 in the tank of coverage, laps, still a 6 laps margin over the real need for the race to arrive to the end. We gain a bit, but really a tiny margin over Eddie Cheever and Billy Bott. Now suddenly 47 in the tank. Okay, gone. This is what makes myself so stupid while playing this game, with stupid mistakes, knowing the AI after 3 seasons. Oh, what's going on? Okay, also the broken wing. Everybody in the pit, also Billy Bott leaving. An easy win. An easy win. Stay calm, the group will be compacted. No speed limit now, hopefully. Hold the tires like ice, like driving on ice. Now I have created the condition also to not have the need to stop anymore for everybody. Please bring patience while you watch iKeysRacing videos, especially on ovals. Now let's concentrate on the last maybe 37 laps. I don't need to rush. Oh. No yellow flags? Really? The telegraph with the throttle reminds me Ayrton Senna, not because I'm good like him, impossible. Just a fresh memory of good times, old good times. Okay, 3 seconds to actually win the race. This is the gap between us, Cheever and Billy Bott. Stupid Italian. Stupid average Italian driver. The same mistake I have made in many other races in this season, and not only. Now the doubt is, can we drive full throttle like this? Well, the car tends to go left, so we can try the last corner to see if she well, we can try to resist to the end. It's just I don't know, 29 laps. The car goes on the left, so it's not a pity or a problem. I mean, could be an option. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Who was that? F. Okay, now we will have just the outside tire to guarantee the grip on the asphalt. We have a broken front wing, so we will be very understeering. And we will fight to actually turn right, because the car goes alone on the left. Let's try a couple of laps, will be not real racing, I mean. Again, yellow flag. Well, we may score 1 point if we finish 12th. Anyway, I take the opportunity to thank you, everybody, all of you. The next lap we will try this strange experiment on 3 wheels about actually racing, if another yellow flag will not come out. I will crawl to the end anyway, this way, to clinch the single point for the P12, hoping to be the leader for the majority of the race, but I don't think so. Will be Billy Bott, but at least we scored a pole position, so we will get 2 points. Again. bring the car as it was. We are going to finish under yellow at this point and scoring just 1 point for the P12. It is better than nothing. Anyway, ready for the restart. I don't know if I am on 3 wheels and so generating yellow flag after yellow flag. Feel free to jump to the end of the episode if you like, at the end of the race at least. The slowest end of the season ever. Yes. I think that because we are broken, we are creating this mess. I'm sorry for the crowd. This is not the end of a season that who paid the ticket would have hoped, but that's it. 9 laps to go. Will be a 9-minute waiting, even if maybe another okay to green will come. Yellow again. Beautiful. 7 laps to go, 7 minutes for the last how many? 30 laps, if not more. Now white flag, so we will cross the line and we will be classified P12, scoring 1 point for this epic ending, together with the pole position will give us 2 points in the classification. Nothing will change, but we will celebrate together with Billy Boat his championship win. We will not reach Kenny Brack, actually P5, and so we will be anyway happy for a season that has a picture, this one, more than not crashing 1 race yes and 1 race not. 1 lap under the leaders, another picture of the season. So 1998 reproduced badly. IRL original season finishes in the next minutes with the recap of the rankings, of the results of today, and so on. But also, talking on three wheels, we'll allow to say that the next stop will be WEC 2015 season, ending a 12 races episode. Let's see if we would have ever be in the condition to race under green. We would have been capable to understeer until we would have crashed also the front wing. So indeed, apart from running under yellow flag caution period on 3 wheels, it's impossible to fight for the win combined like this. So let's go to the pit. So here we are with the picture of a season. Indeed, a P12 with the second most led laps count. 1 lap down, Billy Boat wins, Eddie Cheever second, Scott Sharp to complete the podium. We get 2 points because of the pole position and the P12 arrival. So Billy Boat 21, a victory and most laps led. Eddie Cheever 16, Scott Sharp 14, Harry Lyondike 12, Kenny Brack 10, Colkins 8, Robbie Anser 6, Davey Hamilton 5, Mark Dismore 4, Scott Goodyear 3, Robbie Buell 2 because yes, he finished 11th, has 1 point for the P12, 1 point for the pole position. We did 1 hour and 55 minutes of racing, even if cautions were 14 times for 47 laps, almost 1/4 of the entire race. And so Billy Boat is the champion with 4 wins, 8 finishes in the top 5 and 9 times in the top 10. Greg Ray, second by 32 points, 1 win, 5 top 5, 8 top 10, 0 pole position. Tony Stewart finishes third, 2 wins, 5 top 5, 7 top 10, 2 pole positions. Then Buddy Lazier, single win, Kenny Brack, single win, Scott Sharp, Mark Dismore, Jeff Ward, 0 wins, but more points than us, that we finished the season at least in front of Scott Goodyear, that is a good name, together with the others. 2 wins, 2 top 5s, 3 top 10s, 6 times on pole position. This is the figure of the season. So 98 finishes like this. As said, the next stop will be bring you on some exotic racetrack to complete the WEC 2015 season with GTR2 Power and Glory, GT Legends to finish the last endurance races, Monza and Spa-Francorchamps cut by half, 30 laps, with a strong video editing to bring it under 1 hour if possible. And then for 2026 maybe there will be something new, because at least my hard season for my daily job will finally come to an end. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to vote under the community page, all the polls still active, and thank you very much for everything, for watching, for coming here. Stay very well, best wishes. I hope to see you before Christmas, to wish you all the best for your life, your beloved, and so on. Stay very well. Bye bye, obrigado, muchas gracias, dankeschön, merci beaucoup, thank you, grazie, arigato, spasiba. Bye bye.